Most people picture Anthony Perkins as the chilling Norman Bates from Psycho, but there was much more to this talented actor than his infamous role. Behind his charming smile and shy demeanor lay a complex individual with a wealth of hidden talents and ambitions. Perkins was not just an actor, he was a gifted director and writer, showcasing his creativity in various projects throughout his career. However, his life was marred by personal struggles that he kept largely private. The pressures of fame, coupled with his own internal battles, created a tumultuous existence. While he captivated audiences with his portrayal of a disturbed character, the reality of his life was often more harrowing. Perkins faced challenges that would shock many, revealing a side of him that contrasted sharply with the characters he played. As we delve deeper into his story, we will uncover the layers of his life that shaped him into the man behind the iconic role, exploring the secrets that haunted him and the dualities that defined his existence. Born in New York in 1932, Anthony Perkins entered the world in a year that would mark the beginning of a complex life shaped by family dynamics. His father, Oscar Perkins, was a notable figure, having starred in the film Scarface the same year Anthony was born. As an only child, Anthony developed a close bond with his mother, Janet Rain. However, this closeness also fostered deep-seated feelings of resentment towards his father, who was often absent due to his work. Young Perkins experienced a mix of love and jealousy towards his father, feeling a desire for his father's absence so he could have his mother all to himself. This internal conflict intensified when tragedy struck at the age of 5, as his father died suddenly from a heart attack. The young boy was consumed by guilt, believing that his violent wishes had somehow caused his father's death. Oscar Perkins transformed into a mythical figure in Anthony's eyes, and every time he saw his father on screen, it was as if he came alive again. Meanwhile, his relationship with his mother deepened, perhaps too much for comfort. Janet's affection for her son was overwhelming, bordering on inappropriate, as she constantly touched and caressed him. This intense attention left Anthony confused, unsure whether to embrace or question the nature of his mother's love. Seeking an escape from his repressed home life, Anthony Perkins turned to his father's career for inspiration. He had heard glorious tales about his father's life as an actor, which sparked a desire in him to pursue acting as a new goal. Perkins admired the great freedoms his father enjoyed, doing what he wanted when he wanted. This calling became a refuge for him. While attending Rawlings College in Florida, he honed his craft by starring in college productions, including a notable performance in The Importance of Being Earnest during his freshman year. It was during this time that he shared the stage with future stars like Mr. Rogers and John Wren. This period marked his last chapter of pure normalcy before he collided with fame. The bright lights of success were just around the corner, waiting to transform his life forever. Breaking into the film industry is a challenging task, but Anthony Perkins found his footing in his early 20s. He landed a supporting role in a film alongside Gene Simmons and Spencer Tracy, which helped him gain recognition. Just like his father, Perkins navigated between the worlds of theater and Hollywood. A year after his Hollywood debut, he made a significant impact on Broadway by replacing John Carr in the lead role of the play Tea and Sympathy. His performance captivated critics and audiences alike, leading to waves of adoration for this emerging star. In 1955, his talent was recognized with a Theatre World Award. After conquering the stage, Perkins returned to film and became a prominent figure in the industry. His role in the 1956 war drama Friendly Persuasion, directed by William Wyler, propelled his career further. Starring alongside Gary Cooper, Perkins delivered a performance that earned him a Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year and an Academy Award nomination. This surge in popularity confirmed his potential as the next big star. The accolades followed him back to Broadway, where he received a Tony Award nomination for Best Actor in Look Homeward, Angel, Ambitious, and encouraged by his early successes, Perkins seemed unstoppable. It wasn't long before the music world saw potential in Perkins' talents in addition to acting. By 1958, everyone expected great things from Anthony Perkins. Newsweek magazine said he was the heir to such front-runners as Clark Gable and Gary Cooper. They had him pegged as the next leading man, and even The Hollywood Reporter called him the fastest rising star in Hollywood. For young Perkins, the future was a picture of glowing optimism. The world was his oyster. However, the higher you rise, the further you have to fall. Perkins' first musical singles reflected Paramount's attempt to mold him into the next teen idol, with an album of fun doo-wop songs boasting fluffy titles like The Prettiest Girl in School and When School Starts Again. He even reached number 24 on the pop charts with his light-hearted hit Moonlight Swim. Yet, Perkins had serious intentions for his music career, and his following albums demonstrated an impressive range from popular music to jazz. His calming vocals truly soared in covers such as The More I See You. Perkins also spoke French fluently, and recorded an entire French album. However, it wasn't all sunshine and roses. With competition looming at every corner, he felt incredibly insecure about the quality of his voice. After hearing his soft jazz renditions, Perkins felt dejected, thinking, "My voice is terrible." With greats like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin as giant competitors, his understated yet undeniably sweet vocals fell beneath the radar. Later in his life, he called his discography a second-rate art, a severe self-criticism that spoke to Perkins' desire to be a better artist in every way. In 1960, Anthony Perkins took on a role that would forever change his life and career. He starred in Alfred Hitchcock's horror film Psycho, where he portrayed Norman Bates, the enigmatic caretaker of a secluded motel. This character, with his boyish charm and unsettling dual personality, captivated and horrified audiences around the world. Hitchcock saw in Perkins a resemblance to a young James Stewart, believing he was the perfect fit for the complex role. The film's most famous scene, the shower scene, became iconic, although many do not realize that it was not Perkins who performed the act of murder in that moment. It was his double. This meant that when Perkins watched the final cut, he experienced the shock and terror of that scene just like the audience did. The production of Psycho was a positive experience for Perkins, who felt a strong bond with Hitchcock. The director even entrusted Perkins with choosing Norman's outfit, which made him feel deeply involved in the character's creation. Psycho was a massive success, earning over 50 times its production budget and receiving numerous Academy Award nominations. Perkins' performance was a significant factor in the film's triumph, and today, Psycho is celebrated as one of the greatest films of all time. Anthony Perkins, despite his success on the big screen, wasn't as prolific in the romance arena. He stayed single until well into his 30s, rejecting advances from leading ladies like Bridget Bile, Sophia Loren, and Jane Fonda due to his hidden secret of being gay in a prejudiced industry. Perkins, trying to fit the mold, even underwent psychotherapy to suppress his true desires. In 1956, he fell in love with Tab Hunter, leading to a hidden 3-year romance filled with secrecy and challenges from Paramount. Later, Perkins married Barry Berenson after connecting at a party, sparking speculations about his feelings towards men. Despite whispers, their marriage endured, showcasing a unique family bond balancing Perkins's fears and ambitions. Their unconventional yet committed relationship stood strong until the end of his life. Anthony Perkins faced significant career struggles as he found himself unable to escape his iconic role as Norman Bates. Despite starring in 3 sequels to Hitchcock's original masterpiece, the films failed to capture the same brilliance. Perkins even ventured into directing for the 3rd installment, feeling boxed in by the industry's perception of him. His wife revealed that he endured 2 years without work, grappling with mixed feelings towards his enduring character legacy. Despite silently battling industry fickleness, Perkins maintained dignity and patience, awaiting opportunities. Unexpectedly, a new path emerged for him, emphasizing that public figures are more than their perceived personas. Perkins' profound inscription, "Don't Fence Me In," upon his passing in 1992, reflected his desire to transcend his illness and famous roles. Tragically, his widow, Barry Berenson, lost her life in the 9/11 attacks, leaving their sons to carry on their family legacy. Perkins' sons, Osgie and Elvis, followed diverse paths in acting and music, mirroring their father's multifaceted nature. Perkins cherished growth and learning, expressing a continuous journey towards self-improvement and living life to the fullest. His legacy resonates with a thirst for exploration and a commitment to personal evolution. When Perkins was 58, a series of events led him to a devastating discovery that could topple his marriage and life. The Inquirer, a tabloid, published a story claiming he had HIV. While most dismissed it, Perkins took it seriously and sought tests, which confirmed the diagnosis. He realized the tabloid must have accessed his confidential medical information. During a hospital visit for a facial procedure, someone leaked his positive results. Despite being a seasoned actor familiar with secrets, Perkins chose to keep this new, ruinous secret hidden, confiding only in his wife, Barry Berenson. She was heartbroken and terrified for their children, undergoing multiple tests that thankfully returned negative. Perkins visited the hospital 3 times, always using aliases, which was difficult for Berenson as she watched him slip into another role to save face. In his final days, Perkins explained to his sons why he kept his illness a secret, reflecting on how his experience with AIDS changed his perspective on life. He learned more about love and selflessness from those he met in the AIDS community than from his competitive career. Perkins became involved with Project Angel Food, delivering meals to homebound AIDS patients, and Berenson joined the board shortly before his death. Speculation surrounded the source of his illness, with many believing it stemmed from relationships with men, but Berenson maintained the source remained a mystery. In 1985, when Perkins's career was struggling, his old flame Tab Hunter approached him with a role in a new comedy. Perkins declined, and this was the last time they saw each other. Born in 1932, Anthony Perkins grew up in a family deeply connected to the arts. His mother, a concert singer, and his father, a businessman, provided a nurturing environment that encouraged creativity. Raised in New York City, he was exposed to theater and film from a young age. This early exposure sparked his interest in acting. He attended the prestigious Columbia University, where he studied drama and honed his craft. During this time, he was influenced by notable figures in the theater world, including his mentor, the acclaimed director Elia Kazan. Kazan recognized Perkins' talent and helped him secure roles that showcased his abilities. Perkins' breakthrough came with the film Friendly Persuasion, which earned him an Academy Award nomination. His unique blend of charm and intensity set him apart in Hollywood. Throughout his career, he continued to draw inspiration from various sources, including literature and the works of other actors, shaping his distinctive style. During his early years, Anthony Perkins found his passion for acting while attending a summer theater program. He was just a teenager, and the experience opened his eyes to the magic of performance. One particular moment stood out when he played a lead role in a production. The thrill of stepping onto the stage, feeling the audience's energy, and losing himself in the character was exhilarating. This experience ignited a fire within him, pushing him to explore more about the craft. Later, while studying at Columbia University, he had the chance to work with talented instructors who recognized his potential. They encouraged him to delve deeper into his emotions and understand the complexities of characters. This guidance was pivotal, as it helped him refine his skills and develop a unique style. His breakthrough came with the film Psycho, where he portrayed Norman Bates. The role challenged him and allowed him to showcase his range as an actor. The success of this film solidified his commitment to acting, proving to him that he was on the right path. Through these experiences, Perkins discovered that acting was not just a career, but a way to express himself and connect with others on a profound level. The combination of early encouragement, transformative experiences, and significant roles fueled his desire to pursue this craft wholeheartedly. Facing numerous challenges early in his career, Anthony Perkins encountered financial struggles that made it difficult to pursue his passion for acting. With limited resources, he often had to take on odd jobs to support himself while auditioning for roles. Industry skepticism also loomed large, as many doubted his ability to succeed in a competitive environment. Despite these obstacles, Perkins demonstrated remarkable resilience. He sought creative solutions, such as taking acting classes to hone his skills, and participating in theater productions to gain experience. His determination paid off when he landed significant roles that showcased his talent. By embracing his unique style and refusing to conform to industry expectations, Perkins gradually earned respect and recognition. His journey illustrates how perseverance and innovative thinking can help overcome adversity, paving the way for a successful career in acting. In the early stages of his career, Anthony Perkins gained significant attention for his role in the film Friendly Persuasion, which showcased his talent and versatility as an actor. However, it was his iconic performance as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho that truly marked a turning point. Critics praised his ability to portray a complex character, blending charm with unsettling darkness. This role not only defined his career, but also left a lasting impact on the horror genre. Collaborators noted that Perkins brought a unique depth to the character, making Bates both relatable and terrifying. Following Psycho, Perkins faced the challenge of being typecast, yet he continued to explore diverse roles in theater and film, earning respect from peers for his dedication to his craft. His work in The Trial and The Black Hole further demonstrated his range, while his later performances in television series like The Simpsons showcased his enduring appeal. Throughout his career, Perkins remained a beloved figure, with many reflecting on his ability to captivate audiences and push the boundaries of his roles. Anthony Perkins approached his work with a deep sense of introspection and a unique understanding of human emotions. His creative process often involved immersing himself in the characters he portrayed, allowing their complexities to resonate with his own life experiences. This connection made his performances feel authentic and relatable. Perkins had a keen ability to convey vulnerability, which stemmed from his personal struggles, and his worldview shaped by both triumphs and challenges. His portrayal of Norman Bates in Psycho is a prime example of how he blended his artistic vision with his understanding of psychological depth. Perkins often drew from his own feelings of isolation and fear, which added layers to his characters. This emotional honesty set him apart in a time when many actors relied on more traditional methods. His work reflects a commitment to exploring the darker sides of humanity while maintaining a sense of empathy for his characters. Anthony Perkins made a significant mark on the film industry, particularly through his iconic role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. This performance not only showcased his talent, but also changed the way psychological thrillers were approached. His ability to portray complex emotions and inner turmoil influenced many actors and filmmakers. Experts in the industry often highlight how Perkins brought a new level of depth to characters, paving the way for more nuanced portrayals in horror and drama. His work inspired a generation of actors to explore darker, more intricate roles, moving away from traditional hero archetypes. Perkins' unique blend of charm and menace created a lasting impact on storytelling, encouraging filmmakers to delve into the psychological aspects of their characters. His legacy continues to resonate, as many modern filmmakers cite him as a key influence in their work, demonstrating how one actor's contribution can shape the future of cinema. Anthony Perkins lived a life rich in personal values and interests that deeply influenced his work. Outside of acting, he was known for his love of literature and the arts, often finding inspiration in books and theater. His passion for storytelling extended beyond the screen, as he enjoyed writing and even directed several films. Perkins was also an advocate for LGBTQ rights, especially during a time when such topics were often shunned. He used his platform to support the community, showing his commitment to acceptance and understanding. His philanthropic efforts included supporting various charities focused on mental health, reflecting his own struggles, and the importance he placed on emotional well-being. Perkins believed in the power of empathy and connection, which often shone through in his performances. His personal experiences and values shaped the characters he portrayed, making them more relatable and profound. This blend of personal passion and professional dedication created a legacy that continues to resonate with audiences today. Reflecting on his legacy, Anthony Perkins remains a significant figure in the film industry, especially known for his iconic role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. His ability to portray complex and often troubled characters helped shape the psychological thriller genre. Many actors admire his dedication to his craft, as he consistently pushed the boundaries of performance. As the industry evolves, his legacy inspires new generations of performers to explore the depths of human emotion and vulnerability. Envisioning future contributions, actors and filmmakers can focus on creating more diverse narratives that challenge societal norms, just as Perkins did in his time. For aspiring professionals, Perkins would likely advise them to stay true to themselves and embrace their unique perspectives. He might encourage persistence, reminding them that struggles are part of growth. Learning from every experience, whether good or bad, can lead to greater artistry. Engaging truly with the material and being willing to take risks can set them apart in an ever-changing industry. From the early days of his career, Anthony Perkins showcased a deep passion for acting that set him apart in the entertainment industry. His innovative approach to character development allowed him to bring complex roles to life, most notably in his iconic portrayal of Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. This role not only defined his career, but also changed the landscape of horror films, blending psychological depth with chilling suspense. Perkins' ability to convey vulnerability and menace captivated audiences and inspired future generations of actors. Beyond his famous roles, he explored various genres, demonstrating versatility and a commitment to his craft. His work in theater and film reflected a dedication to storytelling that resonated with viewers. Even after his passing, Perkins' impact endures, reminding us of the power of creativity and perseverance in the arts. His legacy encourages aspiring artists to embrace their unique voices and push boundaries in their creative endeavors. Anthony Perkins left a lasting mark on the world of film with his unique performances and complex characters. Known primarily for his role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, Perkins brought a depth to his characters that resonated with audiences. His ability to portray vulnerability and darkness made him a standout actor of his time. Beyond Psycho, he showcased his talent in various films, including Friendly Persuasion and The Trial, where he continued to explore intricate roles that challenged the norms of Hollywood. Perkins was not just an actor, he was also a director and writer, contributing to the creative landscape of cinema. His legacy is one of innovation and courage, as he often took on roles that others might shy away from. As we reflect on his work, we invite you to share your thoughts on Anthony Perkins' contributions to film and how his performances have influenced your view of storytelling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.